Introducing the latest cutting-edge light from Phantom, the PhotoBio MX, an LED like no other. PhotoBio MX is designed specifically to increase crop yields and maximize growth. This 680-watt fixture delivers 15% more light to your canopy while using 35% less power versus DEs. The high-efficiency, contiguous circuit board delivers unparalleled light uniformity to the canopy so your crop flourishes. The PhotoBio MX advanced performance stems from its innovative S4 spectrum. It is a highly efficient full spectrum with a healthy red-to-blue ratio to drive photosynthesis and penetrates deeper into the canopy, triggering desirable photomorphogenic responses to give you the vigorous growth and optimized flower development you're looking for. The MX is strategically designed to keep diode temperatures low to keep your yields high. The heavy-duty aluminum alloy structure features 4 6-inch wide heat sinks recessed 3/4 inches below the frame, allowing heat to dissipate and the fixture to breathe. It's that kind of thoughtful design, backed by extensive testing, that results in a high-performance fixture with rock-solid reliability. The PhotoBio MX is a slim-profiled fixture with a remote-capable driver, providing flexibility that not all LED fixtures have, so you can customize it to fit your situation and goals. And mounting the driver below the fixture leaves ample space to get more vertical plant growth. The PhotoBio MX LED provides high durability and increased flexibility to address your growing needs. It's rated IP65, lab verified to be liquid and dust resistant, creating a more dependable fixture. When paired with an ancillary controller like the Autopilot PX, the Photo Lock Control provides you with even more control capabilities for your light delivery. The new PhotoBio MX from Phantom. Extraordinary performance, extreme efficiency, exacting design. Power your grow with the new PhotoBio MX LED. Learn more at phantombio.com and hydrofarm.com.
What's up, Grow fam? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Talk About Tuesday. I'm your host, Chris Fisher, aka Purple Hairs Gardens. I was having some technical difficulties. My stuff is running really slow, so I apologize for the delay. I was a couple minutes late getting started. I had stank of fish poop on my hands from water in the garden earlier before the live. Had to get that gone. Don't want to be rolling the cones with that on my hands. How is everybody doing today? Today is September 10th, 2024. Currently 6:38 p.m. Eastern Time, and we're going to get the show started now. Got Jill in the house, as always. Grow Fam TV. What's up? What's up? Follow, tag your friends. That's right. Do that for me, guys. Tag some of your friends. Share this out where you can. But most of all, make sure you hit that emotion, that reaction button down in the bottom for me. Bud just laying on my desk. It's been a day. It's been a busy weekend. Busy week, busy weekend. How's everybody else has been? I want to know in the comments. Let me know. I'm going to catch up with some comments real quick. And when I get to the dope portion, I'll know I'm caught up. Got Chuck Reinhardt in the house, William James, Sandra Fast Horse, Kim Marston, Cindy Paul, Ronald B. Coming in from YouTube. What's going on, man? Sheena Reinhardt, Cindy Paul, John Rando. If I pronounce any of these names wrong, I can't talk tonight. I haven't even smoked yet. Maybe that's my problem. I apologize. Cindy Paul, April Collins, Ash Bros himself. What's going on, man? A couple people coming in from YouTube land. Beth Mills coming in from Facebook. Jill's getting her tags out. Jupiter Wilson, Michael, Judith's here. Hello, hope everyone's doing well tonight. I'm doing good. It's been a busy week. I was supposed to be back in Michigan right now, but I decided to stay home for about 2 days and just get kind of caught up on some things here. The garden out back, plants out back, just overall just kind of relax for a day or two before I go back up tomorrow morning. Jasper Monroe in the house. What's going on, man? Says he loves the lineup. We appreciate that, man. Tried to show a little bit of, the video for the lineup. In between had the, let me find it again, because it was a really quick. So let me put this back up here. This is some stuff I believe Waylon made up for us. There it is. So if you need to, real quick, take a screenshot of this. This is going to be the best, most accurate TV guide lineup for the every nights of the week for everybody who comes on. Starting out Sunday with Kim with Fun in the Sunday. Mondays with Master Rochi's, of course. Today, Talk About Tuesdays with me, Chris. Tomorrow night's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern. We Grow Wednesday with Waylon. Thursdays, Turby Thursdays with the man, Sir Steve-O himself. Fam Friday with Ash and Dreadful. We all know those two. And Herbal Friday with Smashley on every other Friday. Then Growing with Nancy, our very own Nancy Own. Nancy's own. Good Lord, I hope I can start talking tonight. Tongue-tied. I did a lot of talking Sunday at that event I was at. I'll get into that here in a few minutes. Let me get caught up on these comments. First and foremost, while I'm scrolling comments, let me get this hashtag up for you guys. Before I do, can anybody guess what the hashtag is? I see everybody in here. Judith, Chaz, Charles, Al Faulkner, April Collins, Charles McWhorter. Everybody's in here tonight. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody coming in to say what's up, hang out for a little bit. We're going to be doing a giveaway, as always. We got one of the amazing goodie boxes from Dreadful Delights. Dreadfully Delight goodie box, if you will. I think they were working on a new name for that. I'm not 100% sure. But on the calendar, it's still labeled as a Dreadful Delights box. So that's Black Lopez from YouTube. Awesome channel, bro. I'm new to growing my first autos and looking forward to learning more from you. So if you're doing autos, you definitely want to tune in on Saturdays with Nancy Wallace from Nancy's Own. She is the sensei of autoflowers around here. Lots of other folks on the lineup we're going to deal with some autoflowers, but I do not, unfortunately. I am not the guy you want to listen to about autoflower knowledge. Saturdays with Nancy, she will answer all of your questions and be happy to do it. But congratulations on getting your new grow going, man. Good luck to you on that. Like I said, if you have any questions, you want to reach out to Nancy I'm a photo guy. I only do photos, primarily outdoor. I do some, I do a couple indoors, but nothing like I do outside. Jesse said a great lineup. I haven't actually missed a show in a week. Yeah, that's who we're talking about right now is Nancy's own. Oh, you actually got you're doing Nancy's own, okay? Orange Dozy Dough rum. She has so many amazing sounding strains. The Garly Locks is the one I want though. That's the one I'm gonna get on there and get a hold of. The shirt, my shirt. Check this out. Sorry for the mess over here, guys. I'm still unpacking from the event. So yeah, this is actually says Plant Magic. This is actually a local company here in Ohio. I met them at one of the OhioCannabis.com events that happened here local here in Middletown a couple months ago. And they were members of my Ohio Seed and Clone Swap group for a while before it got shut down. But yeah, great people, great business, great quality. I didn't actually pick up any cuts from them. I just picked up one of their T-shirts because I had, recognized their name, their logo, and stuff from the group we were in. There it is. Sandra Fast Force putting it up. NancyZone.com is the website you're gonna be looking at if you want to get your hands on some more of those Nancy Zone beans. Matt Fierro said, "I'm late, but I'm here. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in, even if you are late. Don't plan on missing anytime soon," said Jess. Rose, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in tonight. I think I'm almost got. Oh yeah, I'm caught up on comments already. Heck yeah. Black Lopez said, "I have those two. I'm gonna do that on my next grow, Garlic Locks OG." Yeah, keep me posted on that, man. That's garlic is one of our favorites here at the house. We love it. We love it. I did not see. Well, there is a winner. Right here's the winner. Here's the hashtag, guys, tonight. Hashtag GrowFamTV. It's going to be what we use to pick out the winner for this dreadfully delightful goodie box that we're giving away tonight. If you like me, you're probably running late. Somebody else is there running late. I'm not prepared for the show. I'm not packed up with anything yet. Yeah, man, I'm the same. Ash said he loves garlicky strains. I do too, man. I actually just got got a hold of some of these vape pens, man. They just jumped off, man. They went like crazy. These little 2-gram Gold Coast clears. They had a garlic breath in that was delightful, but they're all gone now. I didn't even get to try. I got to try one when somebody got it, but I didn't get one for myself. Rose said, "My babies are loving the biochar and worm castings. They're pretty big for 3 weeks." Awesome. Make sure you keep us posted with some pictures over in GrowFam, Purple Hair Gardens, over at both groups. We love seeing that stuff. We love seeing the community members' plants. If you got any questions, we love answering those. Most of all, we just love looking at the plants. So if you got anything big and pretty and stanky right now, take some pictures and post it up on the group. Either one, Purple Hair Gardens, GrowFam, or both. Do both, even better. So I was trying actually to Josh Combs in the house. What's going on, man? Josh, I'm glad you're here, bro. I was outside earlier watering the girls, and I got over there to that mighty grape bush that I have, the one I gave you a cut of. Man, you were right, bro. She is straight grape, all grape stank. She's not even that far along, but I can smell the stank on her, man. And she's right next to the Kosher Kush and the Fighter Grease Tarantula. So she's a stanky. And then I was the blueberry, the Dutch Passion blueberry. That one smells delightful out there right now, too. John Sackett, one of the admins over at Purple Hair Gardens. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Yes, bro. Very much so. Amazingly grapey. I can't either because I'm going to be able to try yours before I try mine. So keep me posted, please. I missed you on Sunday, man. I was looking forward to hanging out with you for a little bit, but I understand. I get it. It was still a good time. Let me see if I can pull this up. Video file, slides. No, not a slide. Come on now. I'm gonna actually, you guys, I'm gonna just remember this. Where's it at? What Matt's up here? This is the hashtag right here, guys, in the bottom corner. I'm actually gonna remove that from the screen, but it's still collecting in the background. We're up to 26 entries right now out of the 81 viewers. It just switched over. We got 79 reactions I'm showing on my end, so we're doing good there. If you're doing in, make sure you hit those reactions down below, tag you a bunch of friends, and share this out wherever you can. Yeah, man, grape strains are just, I'll be honest with you, Josh, I don't know. The Kosher Kush is the one strain that I'm not sure where it came from. I won that in a giveaway, I believe, or got them sent to me. I think it was a giveaway I won sometime last year. And I don't know. They just kind of came in a little cardboard pack, and somebody had hand wrote Kosher Kush on them. So I mean, I'm hoping they're Kosher Kush for real. Just kidding. They're pulling off all the resemblances of them. Early flower, heavy signs of indica dominant. It just said there was. I couldn't tell if it was ED, EG, or EB or something like that. So I mean, it could be EG. You know what I mean? It could be EG. I'm not sure. What's going on, Buckeye? Thanks for stopping by, man. We got a hashtag going on. It's right here. Hashtag. Nope, that's not it. My bad. It's this one right here. This is the hashtag for the giveaway, guys, not the other one. My apologies. Got Donovan in the house. All right, let me get this. I'm gonna stop talking real quick. Let me get this up here. Stop screen. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, it's still collecting. I just watched it move over there. So I'm gonna take that down for a minute, share another screen, because might as well get to this real quick. Start talking about my little weekend and my past week and stuff. We'll go over a couple pictures of the girls from up north and what we got done at the property over last week. But we're going to start right here. Here we go. Add that to the stage. So, guys, this is the event I was at on Sunday. I know a lot of people saw the thing, the reel or the video that I posted up earlier today, but that was actually a mistake. I don't know what happened with that. That video of me just kind of scrolling across the event there for a quick second was included in the original post, a huge long typed out post thanking the group over at Ohio 420 here on Facebook, thanking Chris Ritchie, Matt Stamper, the folks over at Like-Minded Individuals who put on the event, and just overall saying how much I appreciated having a good time. Like that was an experience that I didn't know I needed. Well, to get to that event, hang out with those people, set up the way I did, do what we did. My apologies, that's my phone ringing. I thought I put that on side, but the robots keep calling. But yeah, it came with a big long post. But at any rate, this is the ad for this past Sunday. So it's the Cannabis Social put on by Like-Minded Individuals. It's a very kind of set off the scene, kind of set off the road, kind of go back a little bit of a driveway to get back to it. So it's not like it's very inconspicuous. It's here locally in Dayton, Ohio, off Needmore Road at the Polish Club Picnic Grounds. As all of these events are, they're 21 plus only. It says free raffle here. There was a couple raffles going on, like Ohio 420, Chris Ritchie, and those guys had a raffle going on for a light. I know the DJ that was there was putting on a raffle for a zip. He was giving away a free zip. They had deals going on all kinds of packs of product, flowers, everything. I, obviously was set up, of course, with the Purple Hairs Gardens goods. If you're hip, you're hip. But they're talking about having another one of these coming up in October, possibly October 18th or 19th. And with that one, they're wanting to do like a bonfire. So they're going to want to do it later in the evening. This one was from 12 to 8. I think for that one, they're going to probably try to stick to like the same start time, but maybe let it go an hour longer, start the fire about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then have about an hour or so that bonfire. And then whoever wants to hang out can. But it was a great time. I mean, this was the first kind of event like this that I've been to. So I didn't know what to expect. I visited a farmer's market kind of event a couple months ago from OhioCannabis.com, but that was mainly cuts, plants, genetics, beans, stuff like that, homemade goods. I think there was some people there with some edibles, but nobody was selling openly any product, flour, anything like that. They weren't set up selling that. So like in Michigan, if you've been to the Hash Bash, you're hip to that style of an event. This was not that. This event right here was more that. Open air, just a lot of people with 10 by 10 canopies set up, tables, chairs, little generators. They had a DJ, they had a food truck, and it was $1 admission for the people that wanted to come. So it was very cheap. It was easily accessible to the community. And I think from what I was hearing, one over the loudspeaker from the guy that was playing DJ and doing the raffle and stuff, prices there, if you're familiar with Ohio prices in the dispensary, prices at this event were nowhere near the prices at the dispensary. And that's the beautiful part of it. I don't know if I'm getting in trouble for saying this or not, but that's the beautiful part of it. Nothing there was as high as you're going to pay at some of the other places around. So, if you're in the area or if you're not local, it's even worth the drive. I drove almost 50 minutes to get there. I live south of Dayton. So to make the trip up, it was roughly 45, 50 minutes to get to the event, but it was well worth it. Had I even went there and not made $1 all day, I would have still had a blast because everybody was so laid back. Everybody was so just happy, ecstatic, excited, in all that, that we are able to do this in Ohio now. I had women in their late 70s coming up to my table to ask me questions about everything that I had on the table. I answered all of their questions as best that I could, and I think they felt happy with the answers. But the best part was seeing these, senior citizens, elderly folks, people again in their late 60s to early 80s. I've seen these people out here walking up, one ready to tell you all about the old ways of doing things. They used to, they're hip with hash, they're hip with flour. When you start talking about dabs, wax, vapes, carts, THCA, moon rocks, infused goods, and stuff like that, they get lost. I actually had people who were inquiring about the moon rocks. Some even grabbed a little, but they would look at me funny when I handed it to them, and I go, "Do you know how to use this?" And a lot of people would shake their head no, and they go, "No, I don't, but it sounds pretty cool." And I would explain to them how to use it, and then they'd shake their head and go, "Hey, thanks, man," and shake my hand and walk away. And I talked to a lot of people about growing, a lot of new growers from here in Ohio, and again, just the whole vibe. Everybody was there, which is part of the good vibe gang, I guess. Like even the people who put on the event, they were amazing. They were, everything was based off the honor system. There was no setup as a vendor for me to go sit there and do what I did. They asked for a small percentage of anything that we did make, and they, again, used the honor system. They're open, being honest with them about what we're doing there and paying it forward appropriately, which I did. I don't know if everybody else did, but I did. I want to make sure I can get back to this event next time in October. So again, if you're in the area, Dayton, Ohio, if you're not too far away, again, look it up, send me a DM. I'll make sure I get you some the address and details if you're looking to vend. If you're looking to just come and walk around and visit, make sure you're looking for me. I'm going to be there, Purple Harris Gardens. I probably won't have nothing big and flashy as far as the display goes for the canopy or logos because I don't have any of that. I set up a plain blue 10 by 10 tent. Steve, what's going on, man? I set up a plain 10 by 10 blue tent, and I actually picked up the event holders picnic table off of one of their pavilions, and me and Chris just carried it over and set it under my my canopy. So I was really unprepared. I wanted to give a big shout out to Chris Ritchie, the Ohio 420 gang, Matt Stamper, Everybody that was in that canopy next to me, awesome, amazing, huge-hearted individuals. Um, they were just amazing and awesome. I can't say anything else about them. They helped me set up. They helped me tear down. They helped me not feel so stupid and greenhorn, rookie-ish, whatever you want to call it at this event, because I've never been to one like that here. So I didn't know what to do or what to expect. And this guy right here was supposed to be there, but I heard the night before he got a little carried away with some things and wasn't able to make it the next day. I hope you're doing better, bro. I hope you're feeling better today, though. I did too, man. I did too. It was an amazing event. Everybody had some quality stuff, in my opinion. I didn't get a chance to make it around and see everybody's um, displays or booths or products. I did have an awesome lady swing by at the end of the event offering some edibles, so I picked up a couple of her infused chocolate peanut butter like Reese cup things, and they were delicious. I don't even know the lady's name. I bought them for $5 a piece. Bought two of them, ate them both when I got home, and went to bed shortly after. But yeah, I did have folks coming up saying, they come up and browse and then walk away, and then they come back a couple minutes later, and then a little bit later they come back with somebody else, and they come back with somebody else, and then they pick out all kinds of things. So quite a few people did say that. I had a couple people walk up and say, "Hey man, you've got some of the best looking product on the table at the event." Humbling, and we'll go back there for a minute where I was at with that whole topic. I openly complain a whole lot on these lives on Facebook about my bad luck, my bad runs, my life kicking me in the ass whenever it can. But I always like to try to express when it's going the opposite. And for the last week, and this past weekend, so far this week, man, I gotta say it's been a great feeling. I've been able to breathe a little bit more. Some stress has alleviated off my shoulders, and I'm feeling much more motivated on this final push of the season and get through harvest, man. And we're gonna, again, I'll get back to showing some pictures here in a minute. But love to see a lot of the Ohio gang, whoever is watching from Ohio. I'd love to see as much of the Ohio gang as I can come out to these events. I know I'm going to stay locked in with this place. I was on DMs talking to somebody earlier today about possibly getting lined up for about 2 or 3 more events coming up between now and the end of October here local. They're going to also be around the Dayton, South Dayton, like West Dayton, North Dayton kind of side of things. So here we go. Roger coming in, Ohio here. April saying Ohio here. Heck yeah, Ohio in the house representing tonight. We appreciate that. Somebody asked if we could see what's in the tent. I don't really have much in there, man. I got 1 or 2 little small teenage plants that I'm just kind of maintaining in the veg state. I transplanted them about 2 weeks ago into little bigger pots, and they're still under those T5 light bulbs, and they're pretty high up. So I'm just kind of letting them do their thing, stretch out, drop a can of cherries, what I still got in there. And I think strawberry runs from Napalm Garden, maybe. I think so. Mike wants to know about the progress on the homestead hangout, man. We're going to be getting to that here in just a few minutes, guys. If you're just coming in, hashtag GrowFamTV is what we're putting out tonight. There it is, Chuck. We got all kinds of Ohio in the house tonight. Rosie Parrish, Judith, Chuck. Man, love it. Love it. I love it. I love it. Ken Queen said, if you're going, then I'm going. Well, I'm going to be there. Like I said, if you guys need any more info, feel free to shoot me a DM. I'm going to blow this picture back up again real quick. Nothing crazy. This is the past event. But like I said, this is kind of what I'm hoping that these guys will get with me ahead of time, get me some flyers, and let me help them advertise a bit. I spent some time talking to them about that. Hopefully they stay on point with that. But let's talk about something else real quick. Check these out. This is a picture Kylie took. She posted on Facebook. This is the haul of tomatoes they got and the little baby pumpkins my daughter decided to pick out of there. And they collected while I was gone. I think at the event either Sunday or while I was gone Saturday. But there's a little shot. There's another shot. She's happy as heck as can be about her pumpkins and her pile of tomatoes. I don't think she cares much about the pumpkins, or about the tomatoes, but she loves those pumpkins. And then check this bad boy out, guys. This is definitely going to be a game changer. This was one of those things I was talking about. The blessings that have come to me over this past weekend. A friend of mine I've only met the cat a couple times, but I consider him a good friend. Chris Shelton, he's popped into these lives. He was a good friend, admin of the Ohio Seed and Clone Group. His mom came across one of these on one of those online auctions and picked it up. Didn't know what to do with it. Came across me. I was talking. She said, "Hey, I got one of these things." She brought it up yesterday, and we got it plugged in and hooked up. And check this bad boy out. So this is a Vevor electric trimmer. It's got a blade underneath of it. It spins, and then the little forks on top, the little rubber bristles on top that are going to roll the weed around. It's got 3 settings. I've never used one of these, so I'm hoping it works well. Has anybody else ever used one of these things before? I'm hoping. I've never have. I've seen people use them. I've heard great things about people using them, but I've never done one myself. All right, I think we're going to have to go real fast back through all these. Here's what I hauled in today from out back while I was working in the garden. This is a separate pile out in the garage. We are definitely crushing it on the tomato side of things. Ash said, beautiful haul. Appreciate that. Oh no, Jesse Rosebud. Please be careful out there, folks, in Facebook land. Zuckerberg's out there zuckering folks every day. I don't get it. I don't know why he's so hard pressed. Why they're so hard pressed on our community about these things. Seems like you'd have bigger fish to fry. Some of these stories I see on these scam accounts I get friend requested by, and then I have to block later. I'm surprised that we're what they're going after, not the other folks. But again, pretty good haul of tomatoes rhymes with potatoes. Pretty good haul of tomatoes and just some oddball stuff out of the garden. Let's see what else we got. Let's start moving this way now. What's this? Oh, here we go. We're gonna move up into the homestead stuff for a minute. This is a little close-up of some early morning, 7:30 in the morning shot of blueberry muffin again. It's dewy, but you guys can see if we get in here. This is why I love this blueberry muffin strain. From jump, she is purple all the way on the inside. So there is no green inside of this plant, at least for mine. There is no green inside these flowers when they're done. They're 100% purple through and through. There's a little shot of that blueberry muffin. You can see some of these. This is the other blueberry muffin in the background with the yellow leaves behind it. But you can see these things are chunking right up. Moving right along, fattening up, like these girls back here. I think I got a video in here. There's another shot of the other one that was back behind it. I hope you guys can see this clearly. Let me jump back over here to the screen real quick. Also, while I'm here, let me throw. Thank you, Paul. That wasn't the one I was going to put up. I was going to put that one up. Guys, if you're just coming in, this is the hashtag down below, GrowFamTV. Hashtag GrowFamTV. We'll be doing a giveaway for a Dreadful Delights goodie box. If you know, you know. If you don't, it's a goodie box. You'll find out when you get it. And you'll be happy. I just came back. It looks great on my screen. Hopefully you guys can see it as well. But another reason why we love this iPhone 15 so much, I can even see this pesky spider web string. Not a spider mite, just a regular old spider web that was out there. It did get picked off later that day. But just beautiful purples coming out of this blueberry muffin already. And check it out. We got hoops. We got hoops going up. I only got 4 up, but we did get everything squared away. My friend Jill's Awesome Diamond Art, she and her son came up. Amazing young man. I believe he's 18 or 19 years old. But he's got the head on him and the homesteading knowledge on him of a 35-year-old. I'm not lying. That dude, quick little side story. We're up here, we're doing this. He's telling me about, you know, things that he's doing. And as an 18 or 19-year-old young man, he's not a kid, we'll call him a young man. He's into worm farms. He builds what he has worm farms that he operates, but he's like, I don't really know what the castings, and I'm like, bro, bag it up, take it to a farmer's market, a flea market. I mean, bag it up and sell it. Trying to give him a little motivation. Maybe this dude become a good homesteading businessman soon one day. But good head on his shoulders, man. Awesome young man. He came up and helped me square out the pink strings to get everything lined up and squared away. I was way off. If you guys can tell, down here in the bottom right, there's 2 pink strings, one in the very bottom right corner, one kind of more closer to the pallets and the plants. That's how far I was off on my square. It was probably about 2.5, 3 feet total. But from what he said, it wasn't too bad. I think he was just being nice. Yeah, there we go. There's a clip. Like, he's 18. He'll be 19 in October. Yep. Good dude. Good little young man. And just so grateful he was able to come up. That's, kind of where everything started going in the right direction for me on, Wednesday, Thursday. They got there Wednesday, I think. Or no, Tuesday. I can't remember. Yeah, Tuesday. And then we did this Wednesday. And he ended up heading out to come back home. Jill stuck around to help me wrap up some things, get, if I need any help getting the hoops up, just kind of help cleaning up, cutting grass. She was helping trim some stuff that I'd taken up with me that I had left over. So just overall, man, it's a huge help. So we were able to get the things squared away. I got ground posts plugged in the ground. And then before, Thursday, before the sun went down, I was able to get 4 sections of hoop put up and all braced together. So that's like one complete section. You're talking like the support strip that goes down the top center. There's some that go down the sides also. Like, I'm not sure what they call it, like brace rods or support rods. And there's some that are like down lower that go at a weird angle down at the first hoop. But those are in lengths of, I think, 4, 8, 12 feet, I guess, because every hoop is 4 foot apart. So that's what I'm considering like one section of the greenhouse, 4 hoops. What we're looking at right now is going to be a solid end wall of like plywood material that has holes cut out for the fans to go in, the greenhouse fans that came with it. The other end will also be a solid OSB plywood wall with the 2 holes cut out for the louvers to allow the air flow to go out of the greenhouses. And then, of course, we'll wrap it in plastic right up the top. We got the stuff to put on the sides, the 2x6s with the channels on it, with the wiggle wire to go into it already. And again, down here will be the solid end. And then we'll just continue to keep running it down. This was an awesome find. I've talked about these little guys before, these stick bugs, walking sticks, whatever you guys want to call them. I had just gotten done working around up with the plants. I think I came down, filled up the Jenny for a minute, and then walked over to the truck and came back. And I was like, what the hell's crawling on my elbow? And it was this thing. So I just kind of like went like this, and Jill just reached up and grabbed it real quick, and we just had to take a picture of it. Some awesome shots of Mother Nature and what we run into out on the plot in Michigan. Look at this awesome toned dragonfly, dark red and black. The pictures here probably don't do it any justice, but the iPhone shots that I had, yeah, you could actually zoom in and see each one of the little dots of his eyes right here. But just thought it was pretty cool. He was just chilling on my front step of the camper, or on, I think, the piece of wood, like right in front of the camper. The things you see when you're outside for a long time. You guys, now, Mr. Burns, I know you're here, Terry, about where the pipe goes and how I hold this pipe for this process. Just kidding. So this was a little bit of the struggle I had. These hoops came to the property when we tore them down all in one piece. We separated them at the center, at the very tip of the beam, and then just kept each hoop, pulled it right up out of the ground with the ground post attached to it. So in order for me to drive the ground post back in here, I had to get those off of the hoops. I'm not going to make you guys watch this whole video, but I'll tell you right now, this is a 6.5-minute video of me struggling to get one ground post. Here we go. Oh, it didn't work. My apologies. might have to go back. But anyway, here's a video of that little stick boy walking up Jill's arm. We'll see if this thing will let me jump ahead. But basically, I just had to mount this thing between my legs, down the seam, rolling together because we want the wood out. They were just stuck together. I had to use a pipe wrench to twist them and then kind of put some outward pressure on it to get them to come out. And again, it was like six. So if you imagine there's, I don't know, about 30, 40 ground stakes, and, they all were attached to a half of a hoop. So they all had to come off so I could drive them in. So 6 minutes per hoop, 30 some pieces of hoop. I was up there for a minute, almost the whole day, just trying to separate these poles. We put the PD blaster in. A few minutes, I wrapped a pipe wrench around the outside part and started prying that thing out. But it was a process, man. It definitely wasn't easy. Let's jump to this quick little video of, which one's this? Is this my blueberry or just the pork? I think this is the blueberry still. Yeah. Blueberry muffin. Oh no, I'm lying. That's the purple Urkel. I'm sorry. I can tell by the background. And the purples and the that tied up race net over there. The other blueberries are all by themselves standing. So this is the purple Urkel, guys, currently. Filling in, swelling up, doing her thing. Got a lot of nice colas. Popping up. She smells incredible. What else we got? Is that it? Are we done? That's it. That's pretty much it for those shots. We're going to take a walk here in a minute, guys. We'll go outside and I'll show you guys the Ohio girls. Kind of salty, really, at the situation this year. I thought Michigan would be way more advanced right now and be hopefully within the next couple of weeks ready to come down, but it's really not looking that way. It's looking more like Ohio. I may have some in Ohio come down before Michigan. Let me jump up here on the let me see. Catch up on these comments. My bad, guys. Yeah, Kevin Lord, that's the Michigan grow up north. Oh yeah, Kylie got you. So yeah, hashtag purple hairs hoops. Waylon the Indoor Farmer in the house, guys. Make sure you tune in to check him out tomorrow night. We grow Wednesdays with Waylon the Indoor Farmer on Grow Fam TV. Yeah, those are. I see some crazy things up there, man. We've seen some little bugs that were flying around, real tiny. They almost remind you of like a mosquito, but they look like a tiny little a drone. But the bug, I swear to God, is only this big, if that. Real thin body. Looks like it's got two little legs that are dropped down, and then like these little helicopter blade wings on it. And I was like, what the hell is that? I tried to Google what it was, but the only thing I could come up with was like government conspiracy on how some insects are actually robotic flying drones created by the government to spy on us. Went down a whole different rabbit hole than I wanted to, and didn't find any answers on it. But I'll look into those more another day, what those bugs are. Yeah. Appreciate that, Jess. Hashtag GrowFamTV for anybody just coming in. We had it up, but we took it back down for a minute. Let's go ahead and throw that back up, actually. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. How about this one? There we go. Jansen, I wish I could do work like this at my age. You could, just not as big a scale. Maybe just do 1 or 2 plants. You know what I mean? It's possible. Chris Ritchie in the house. There he is. Man, you missed it. I was talking good about you a few minutes ago. I was giving you big props, man, and huge thanks to you for the invite to the event Sunday. I was talking about that. I was talking about how awesome you guys were helping me set up and tear down and just kind of, advice. I've never been to that before. So you guys, having the experience and stuff was nice, comforting to be sitting next to you guys. And just to be there with somebody I knew, you know what I mean? Kind of in a way. I knew you guys from the last time we hooked up at that event before. And he's Kev said, yeah, I heard that before. And the birds, yeah, the birds, how they got to sit on the power wires to recharge, and that's why they do that. Crazy. Mr. Burns said, I've smoked myself stupid. I swear, man, you can ask Jill. She saw him too. Not lying. Looks like a little helicopter drone bug. Oh, yeah, of course it was all good, bro. Chris, it was all good. I'll just talk about, yeah, they're talking about, I stuck around and talked to them for a little bit, man. They're talking about the 18th, 19th. They're going to do a bonfire and stuff. We were chatting about it, man. We were chatting about it. Thought it was a good time. Great friends, great people, great food, great music. Definitely going to be there next time. I'm on the list. I'll leave it at that. Hopefully they call me back. Tagging Wayne in the house. What's going on, bro? What's everybody smoking on? I forgot to ask that question. It's already about 20 after 7. I think we might do something a little backwards tonight. We might spin the wheel here first, and then we might go outside and walk around. That way we'll get the giveaway done. We'll see who the real followers are. Who wants to go outside and see the plants? Yeah, what are you guys smoking on? Jill's sitting on the couch saying, I saw them too. So see, I'm not lying. She saw them too. Canna Queen says she's smoking on some Pixie sticks. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ricky Davis Jr. in the house. Nobody's coming in. What's going on, man? Jesse Rosebud smoking on some strawberry cough. Man, been a minute for that. Been a minute since I smoked me some good strawberry cough. It always takes me back to that movie, Humboldt County. I think it was the name of Humboldt County. About the journalist that goes out there to document, the growers of Humboldt. It's an older movie, I think, from like the late 90s, early 2000s. The old man rolls them up some smoke and they light it, and he's teaching this like big city journalist about growing cannabis and what they do, how they do it, what they utilize it for. And he's like, I think this is the right movie, but the old man rolls it up and says, you know why they call it strawberry cough? It tastes like strawberries. It makes you cough. One thing I think of when I hear the name strawberry cough. That's a good strain, though. It's a tasty strain. Rhino Piss Mac. Holy cow, that sounds intense. Chuck? So Canada Queen, no. She asked if I was born and raised in Ohio. No, I was born and raised originally in central Pennsylvania. Little itty town called Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. Right? Pretty much in the center of it. And then I moved out to Ohio when I was 15. I moved out here to move with my dad. I got into some trouble in Pennsylvania as a youngster. Had to come out here and live with my dad. So then I'm just here. I'm out here now. Waylon said, hashtag, are you safe in Colorado? Smoking some Zeno, smoking Mac 1 from the homestead. Okay. Judas said, me, go outside. Paradise peach rings. No, that's right. Eating on some hot brownies. They are good. John Sackett said Oreos cake, Warrior dabs, and blonde hash. Holy cow. Smoking on some Donkey Punch, Funkadelic, Blue Green, Gary Satan. I got some Super Skunk. Holy cow, listen to all these names. Dabbing on some Orange Bellini live resin. Crystal Punch. Well, I would hope they're pot brownies, Rosie. If you're here watching this live eating brownies, I would assume nothing less than them being infused brownies. Zope, Yuzu Sherbert. All these names, man. Jesse Ruthven said it does really make you cough. Cherry Bomb. That's going to be that Cherry Bomb 33. That shit was tasty, man. I have very little of that left. I blew through that in pre-rolls at that event, man. Those were the first to go. Had a little bit left in the jar. I'd open it, let them smell it, check it out, and they go, yes, please. I'll take a couple of those pre-rolls. All that, the Mac Rhino piss or whatever you said, that's an Ohio strain? For real? Like you made it, you bred it? If so, I'm definitely interested, man. Hit me up, shoot me a DM. Let's talk about that. Crystal said she's in northern New York. It's called panther piss. It's illegal in 9 states. Smoking lemon cherry gelato. That's one of my favorites. That's another one of my favorites. Got Ayla in the house. What's going on? Thanks for stopping by. If you're just coming in, guys, here is the hashtag GrowFamTV. We're getting ready to spin this one here in just a few minutes. We're at 64 entries. We're racked up at a total of 125 viewers. I'm looking at 104 reactions. So if you're just coming in and you haven't, make sure you hit those reactions down there for me, guys. I don't have any mad faces yet. That's a good thing. Risha Hall coming in. What's going on? Canna Queen, so here we go. Talk about them Dreadful Delights goodies. Goodies that you're going to get a chance to win tonight right here with this hashtag GrowFamTV. Yeah, it's been just busy, man. Up at the property last week, most of the week. I landed, when did I land there? I had there Monday and then Tuesday, yeah, for the live. Joe got there right before the live. I had to go to town. We did the live. I went back. We left Friday. I got home Friday night. Saturday, I turned around and went back up to Detroit and was back home Saturday night. Got up at like 8 or so on Sunday, I think, and then got ready for that event. And then got there at like 11:30, was there till 8, the 50-minute drive home. And then Monday, just tried to play catch up. I was busy filling orders in the office, doing packaging, shipping, labeling, and I was still trying to catch all that up today with some mass confusion on inventory being wrong on the menu compared to what was left, because after I posted on the menu, then went to the event, and everything was gone when I got back. So it was just mass confusion. If anybody was involved in that, I apologize. My apologies. Later this evening, I'm hoping to have the menu. If you're hip, Purple Hairs Gardens, Telegram, come check me out. Shoot me a DM. We'll get you a link or an invite. I need to get all that updated later this evening after the live. I've got a couple things I got to do. Pack, get ready, load the truck. I'm going to update the menu before I go to bed tonight. That way, everything on there is current starting tomorrow morning and up to date as far as inventory goes. So if you're on the Telegram menu, give me a couple hours. We'll have it all straightened away again. If you're not, shoot me a DM, Chris Fisher, Purple Hairs Gardens, either one, and we'll get you a link so you can check out that menu. It's been hopping. It's been hopping this weekend. It's been hopping. If you don't know, if you know somebody in it, you see somebody talking about something, ask them questions. They're going to tell you. They love it. Jess said I smoked some double crack earlier with some CBGA Keef inside a cone. It was, I bet. I've been puffing on some of them THCA pre-rolls I got my hands on, and they do a knockout as well. Yeah, there she is. Our donator of the evening, the awesome Dreadful Delights. Mr. Burns said, I think these people are on the pot. They're all saying nonsense words. Lighten up some lamb's bread. I'm lighting up some more of that lemon mince. Man, that stuff is delicious. There's Richie's soap. Okay. Been here, bro, since the start. Appreciate that. Come on now. What a name. Chaz said, I'll throw in an angry reaction for you, bro. No need, no need. I tell people usually, I don't care which one you give me, just hit one of them down there for me. We're up to 71 entries on the giveaway, guys, for the Dreadful Delights goodie box. We're getting ready to spin that one here in about 3 minutes. Right about 7:30, we'll be on the 1 hour mark. We'll spin this wheel, we'll do the giveaway, and then we'll go outside and check out the garden. It's true. Kylie said, I stay away from anything with the word crack in it. My anxiety can't take it. And I can't either. As the green crack I smoked one time was too intense. I think I had a green crack vape or a cart one time, and that was really intense. I think I had some green crack wax one time, and that was really intense. And ever since then, I've just learned to stay away from that strain. She said it's from Professor Bluntstash, the Rhino Piss Mac. He is a presenter at the Cannabis Farmers Market. Professor Bluntstash? Oh, here in Ohio. I've not heard of that, to be honest with you. I've never heard of that. I would love to find out more information, though. Anything relevant to the Ohio scene, guys, you already know. I'd love to know all about it. And if any way, shape, or form I can help promote, shout out, advertise for any of the local Ohio things going on, I would love to do that also. So reach out to me if you're listening now, decide to watch later on a replay, or you know somebody that's not here tonight. Let them know. Reach out to me. That's what we're all about. Timothy said, I really want to get some Dreadful Lights gummies and even from my root canal. Oh my goodness. That'd be, oh no, not for a root canal. I don't know if I'd be munching on some gummies for a root canal, man. That sounds even more painful than just the root canal by itself. Oh, Sandra, yeah, for sure. Just shoot me a DM and I'll get you a link over there. I need a test run again anyway. A couple of days ago, I was sending invites out to the link to the Telegram, and people were saying the link wasn't working, so I had to make another link for some reason. Sheena said, Chuck's my husband. Okay. Yeah, shoot me some information, guys. I'd love to chat with you a little bit. Crystal Southerly, coming in late. We're going to treat it just like school. If you come in late, we're going to announce you. I'm just kidding. No, it doesn't matter. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out, even if you are late. Oh, I'm a couple minutes behind here. Okay, so I'm late. Shout me out. Smoking on ice cream cake or ice cream cookies? What's going on, Ashley Huffman? Thanks for stopping in. Sandy says she just got done working. Oh, man. Well, thanks for coming in, even though I'm sure you're very tired and wore out from the day. Asking Thunderfuck crossed with blue headband. That does sound crazy, man. The headband's a good strain. I like that. All right, guys. 7:30. We're going to scroll down through these comments. Double Crack is amazing. Nancy Wallace is amazing. Oh, so you got that from Nancy Wallace, huh? That's a Nancy Wallace one. Okay. I just don't want to smoke anything. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I can see. I mean, but again, the gummy's probably going to hurt, man. And I wouldn't recommend smoking either, but maybe I don't know, maybe a tincture or something that you would drop more like under your tongue, let it sit for a minute, and then just swallow that. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Well, I mean, I'm guessing that maybe only on one side. Maybe you can still chew on the other side without it causing any pain. I would assume that those gummies would do great for you. If you can do that, chew on one side. There you go. We got some other options coming in. Swish around a little rum in your mouth for that pain. Oh, tagging Wayne. Don't even remind me, bro. I've been all up and down the highway. Every gas station I see, they got it up on the big board lit up. Good luck, man. If you do it, don't forget your homies. Oh my goodness. All right, let me catch up here. Here we go. Make a tincture. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Make a tincture. All right, we're caught up. 7:32. Let's put this on the big screen. We got 131 total viewers. We've got 75 entries in on the giveaway. Are you ready? Are you ready? Who wants to get the goodie box? You ready? Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Oh, the anticipation's killing me. Crystal, are you still here? Crystal Holborn? Am I pronouncing that right? Holborn? We'll give it a minute. Give it a minute. You know we got a lag. Got some possible lottery winners in here tonight. Let's go. I ate some gummies after a root canal, and they gave me some pain medicine. I couldn't feel a damn thing. I was told, yeah, I see some of them videos, but they're all loopy and stuff on the car ride home. I don't want nothing to do with that. You ain't gonna catch me on video talking crazy. You can show me later. Oh, there she is, guys. We got the winner in the house. We have got the winner. Congratulations, Crystal. You are the winner of that Dreadful Delights goodie box this evening. Congratulations. Wait, what did Waylon say? I missed something because all I see is Ash's comment where he says, Waylon Maccabee, I got you baby cakes. No. Yeah. Congratulations, Crystal. If you can, shoot me a DM, Christopher Fisher, or if you're locked in with Sir Stevo from the GrowFam TV, GrowFam Homestead, shoot him a DM. He may even be watching right now and already writing your name down and already in the process of reaching out to you. No problem. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming in and showing your love, getting the hashtag in. Now, guys, I'm going to try to, before we go much longer, it's been an hour. Oh, goodness. I'm leaving it alone. Moving on to other things. Let me try to jump in here real quick. All right. So let's do this, actually. Let's get rid of this screen. Congratulations. Congratulations. How many gummies did you eat? Yeah, that is an amazing win. I've had those gummies. I've had gummies. I've had a few goodies from that box that you're more likely to get. They are not only delicious, but very effective, for sure. All right, let's see if we can find. Should be able to do the GrowFam lineup video. Let's do a quick commercial. And I should be able to get the old garden cam running. Nice. Always. It like automatically turns the volume back up all by itself when I go into the lock. It makes no sense. But anyway, guys, we're gonna play a quick commercial, and then we'll be back. Let me get this prioritized first. Mute this camera. Then we're gonna play a commercial, and we'll meet each other back outside again.
What is up? We are out back. Hopefully everybody can hear me. I'm still over here laughing at these comments between Ash and Waylon. Ash said, Waylon, you got something in your eye. Waylon said, I'm not crying, you're crying. Anywho, here is the 2 in the box in the raised bed. This one is the GMO. Doing her thing. Check her out. Nothing too crazy. Just still getting their little stacks on. But she's tall. She is nice and tall. This is going to be a nice pretty top color right here. This one right here. This one's going to have a lot of nice, pretty colors. Collars. And then again, these crazy big, amazing, beautiful marigolds down here. Went insane this year. These things are probably 2.5 feet tall. We'll go over here to the OG Kush. She's getting that little bit of yellowing and fading. She's getting some on the GMO bit too, but we gave her a good drink today. pH'd everything, made everything right. Let's get her on this side. Get a better shot of it this way. See, she's a little droopy. A little bit of droop going on, but she'll bounce back. OG Kush. Doing the thing. No problem, Waylon. Love you, buddy. Let's start back here this time. This is going to be that 2020 Mendocino snow cane. Look at this thing. Nice and thick. Tall colas. Filling in nice. It's just tough to break apart these plants when you're outside to like show you the differences in them. But here is where that plant starts. You can see the overhead here. I love these colas. These colas. And these are already like nice and dense. Doing their thing. Already real frosty. 2020 Mendocino, guys. Back up here again. We're going to go from right here to about right here. This is going to be that Violent Monkey from Tarantula Genetics. Another one that's just a solid bush. Solid 6 foot, 6.5 foot tall bush. Stacking up nicely. Stacking up nicely. So I'm trying to keep up with these comments, guys. He thick, son. Oh, snap. She thick, son. Excellent job on the garden, said Paul. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Beautiful. Appreciate that. So, Javier, yeah, outdoor is definitely where you're going to get the most of your yield. I do pretty well here, man, in Ohio. Off of these, yes, how much do you think each plant will yield? Let's see if I hit that. There we go. So in Ohio, historically, I've gotten anywhere between 2 and 2.5 off of plants similar in size. Right here to right here. These two just kind of blend together. But this is Napalm Gardens here in Ohio, Death Star. You can tell she's getting a little chunkier. I think she's a little more farther advanced at this point in maturity than the snow cane at the other end. But guys, I see a lot on the internet right now on Facebook, all the new communities, a lot of the Ohio communities, talking about these yellow leaves. Oh my God, I gotta pick them off. What do we do? What's it from? Why is this happening to my plant like this? Why is this happening? Because this is happening, guys. This process that's happening right now in flower and bloom takes all of everything that you're giving these plants. Not only that, it's also taking the nitrogen that she took up in her lifetime of vegetative growth. It doesn't just drink what you feed it today, it continues to drink what's in that soil. I have been negligent here in this garden, so these ones may not be up to par on their nitrogen. So when they went into flower, it takes a lot of that nitrogen to stack and do what it does for that transition. Thank you, Jane. Appreciate that. So that's why you're getting a lot of that lowering. Now look down here. You want to see the scary reality of the underside of these? They look nice and pretty up top, right? But look at this. They're covered in dead leaves, guys. Mine are ugly down here too. They're yellow. I got some work to do, but that's gonna happen. These plants have bushed up, they've thickened up. It's created a lot of shade under here. At the high time of the afternoon, I was down here watering today and there's no sun. No sun anywhere down here. That's why it's yellowing out and thinning out and browning out. The plant's using what it needs out of these plants. It knows where it's at in its lifespan. So yeah, Javier, imagine 2.5 pounds per plant, and I got 10 of them right here that we're looking at in the other row as well. We haven't got to yet. So I'm hoping we do well this year between the two. There we go. Thank you, sir. You just know how to say the words that I'm trying to say better. Yeah. A lot of organic nitrogen is insoluble, meaning that it takes a while for the plant to take it in. The microbes need to break it down. He has plenty in the soil to get him to the end of flower. Yes. So I'm not tripping. I'm not freaking out. I'm not going to come out here every day and clean and pluck all these yellow leaves off. You know why? Because about a week ago, this leaf looked like this leaf. And a week ago, this leaf looked like this leaf. And next week, this leaf is going to look like this leaf. The plant is naturally selecting what it does not need right now or where it can take its feed from because it wants to switch in survival mode to producing these. Everything's going to go to that now. Speaking of which, while I'm here, look at this crazy look and appearance to these. Every cola is like this. Every little sugar leaf is aimed directly up. Look at this big cola up here. They're all just every cola on this fighter grease from Tarantula Genetics is just pointed straight up. Just a different looking bud structure to the whole bud and the entire way the whole plant is growing. See this? Every little sugar leaf is just at an upright direction. Praising Jesus. That's right. Praising the sun god. All right, Josh Combs, you still here, bro? Check out the mighty grape bush. Oh, I can't wait. This thing smells so delicious already. And it's not even filling in yet. Wait, is this? See, that's a lie. That's a fighter grease branch coming all the way over here. But yeah, this is the mighty grape right here. And look, this is just one top cola on this thing. And it's not even filled in yet. There's going to be some donkey nuts on this thing. Good Lord. Can't wait. Mighty grape. Freedom seeds, I believe. Let's cut back down this round. We'll head up the other side. But again, guys, everything's looking great to me out here. Okay, we're over here looking at peppers now. Hang on a second. Looks like we finally got some habaneros coming in. Yeah, there we go. Couple dangling in here. Everything's starting to happen now. All right, let's get back over. This is going to be the OG Kush. To start out the second row beside it, the other 5. And this one, I've never grown OG Kush. I've said that before in other lives, guys, but I'm impressed so far, at least on an outdoor scale. On an indoor scale, I believe I tried it once from a clone I got, and I wasn't really impressed. But this might be what changes my mind right here. These things are doing awesome out here right now. Thank you, Cam. Ground pound looks like. So, Cindy, last year I did ground and pound as well. And I was very impressed. Look at this plant here to here. Now there's the bottom. And guys, I was cleaning up tomatoes today. So if any of this stuff pops on the screen, I'm trying to get, I'm eliminating these tomatoes. We've pulled what we're going to pull. And I'm going to, like, what's red right now on this plant and on the ground was green earlier today. So they've just all ripened up on the vines today, over there and over there. Some fell off some more. I got a pile laying over there to pick up. And then these are going to come out of the way. Why? People are asking. The thick tomato plants in front of here is eliminating a lot of what I'm looking for airflow to get through here. They were starting to stretch and get intermixed with the plants over here. So these aren't as important to me as the girls. So we're going to cut these a little early, get them out of the way. And hopefully that gives me more room and we can just kind of make sure all the airflow is getting where it needs to get. Giving the girl a little spritz. Thank you for all the comments, everybody. Let's get back where we were. This is another OG Kush right here. And again, I'm okay with it. She's starting to get pretty, starting to do her little swell. She's done pretty much all of her stack and stretch. Now she's going to start filling in. Getting a little bulkier. Every time she bulks up, pistils are going to turn brown and kind of fade out. We'll get some more pistils once the swell happens again. And again, guys, look, my plants are ugly too in there. I'll step way back here. Everything looks great. You can see some of them, but I mean, if we get in here and look, we got all the same problems all these other growers are seeing. If you're an Ohio grower, outdoors growing, and you have this problem, don't worry about it as much. It's not, and you're in flower this far, your plant's doing exactly what it needs to do. This, I wish it was smell-o-vision. This is that Dutch Passion blueberry. And this one cola right here. This one cola right here is just, oh, not one of them. There's another one. These ones. She's a thick lady out here. She is a thick lady. And the smell is just incredible. I'll smell it for you guys. It's great. What do we got next? We got GMO right here. You can tell the big difference in appearance as you move from, that blueberry from over here. Right there's the split. You can see the stalk down here. But right about here is the split in that plant until it comes over here and intermingles with this one that we'll get to next. But see, you can tell, I can tell what these are without even looking at them because I got to remember where I put them. And now that they're flowering, all the flowering plants, if it's like this is a GMO, that's a GMO. I can just tell by the way they're budding. They all bud the same. But just stacks on stacks on stacks of the GMO. Can't wait to smoke on that. And then my baby right here. This is my baby right here, guys. You can see the darker green structure up through about here. The big mama donkey up here. Right here. This is that kosher kush. There's a little lower one I can get closer to. Oh yeah, Brad said beautiful variety. Definitely on point. I love having variety, but this will probably be the last year I have such a big variety, my guy. I'd like to get into a little more consistency with less variety and, learning a strain a little better, 1 or 2 strains at a time, and just doing them over for like a year or two. I'd like to be able to just kind of master one of them. You know what I mean? I do believe, without tooting my own horn, it does show a little bit of skill, talent to be able to have so many variated strains out here in one garden. Also up north with the number that I got up there, to be able to control all of these and keep them all as healthy. Every strain isn't the same on its nutrient, its feedings, on what it likes as far as its feedings. Some of them love the nitrogen, some of them don't. Some of them like the magnesium, calcium, some of them don't. You know what I mean? So to be able to have 8, 10, 12 different strains out here side by side, um, it's, I consider a little bit of a talent to be able to get through the season and not totally destroy the crop or have major losses due to, um, you know, errors or failure or just something being different. It's really easy when you got one strain, 12, 24, whatever your number is, plants, and everything's expecting to eat the same. So when you figure out your balance of your newts, you got it, and that strain loves it. There's another thing people are talking about in Ohio. I don't know if you can see that. Purpling on the leaves. I don't know what part of Ohio you're in, if you're outdoors, but I've had a couple nights that were chilly here. I've had a couple nights I had my heat kicked on. I keep my thermostat set between, so and so, and we woke up a couple nights and the heat was on. So that means it was cold enough outside to get my house cold enough to kick my heat on at like 68. So I know those nights when we woke up, it was like, oh shit, it was like low 40s a couple nights in Ohio. Um, that's what you're gonna see. Purpling on your plants, purpling on your leaves. Color. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to my camera, guys. That's what you're gonna see. Coloring. Purpling. Purple is gonna be the most dominant color you're gonna see as the temperatures drop. You got a plant right now that's this far along outside, looking like comparable to this size bud outside. Even these ones over here, these fatter ones. In the next month, as these temperatures start to drop, the days are getting shorter, the temperatures are dropping in the night. That's all environmental triggers for these plants to do what they're supposed to do. And when you drop the temperatures in the flowering stages, that's how you get those purples to come out. A lot of strains genetically have purple in them. A lot of strains will stay this green until the last couple of weeks when you leave them out and the temps get chilly. You don't want frost. Frost is going to lay on your plants and affect the plants, but lower temps and flower will bring out beautiful colors. And that's normal. So to see some purple fading on your plants isn't a disaster. As long as you're feeding it a nice balance of bloom newts, flower newts, or with your top dressing with whatever you're using, and you're in bloom and you're using flower and bloom newts, if your recipe's right and pH is correct and the plant's doing everything it's supposed to take it up, that's perfectly fine. Heavy purpling, you could have an issue, but light purpling is just fine. It's not a disaster. Let me see some comments. I like working in the yard, said Judith, for that very reason. Smells so good. Yeah, I love it. I was out here today watering, man, and I was like, man, we got a little scarecrow guy here. My daughter had to get that at the store a couple weeks ago, so we put it out here. Back over and check these guys out. Trying to get a nice shot so I can show you guys. Like, I've mentioned this before, and I've been talking to some other growers over the last week here in Ohio. These plants that you're looking at right here, if you look up at these top colas where my finger is, all the way across this horizon of plants, those top colas up there, guys, are probably 7, 8 feet tall. Some of those down there are probably 8, 8.5, 9 feet tall. And they're big in diameter and they're fat and bushy. These plants were mother plants that I started from seed in February indoors. Slow veg, kept them, going slow, up potted slowly. and kept them bushy, topped them a bunch, put them outside 1st of June, first week, first day of June, second day of June. You know, you're gonna get big crazy stalks. You're gonna get big trees. But you know, somebody just said a comment here. There it is. Michael said that'd be me if I had a backyard. Um, Now these two plants right here, they're not bad size, but they're also in a raised bed that's, you know, 16 inches off the ground. Uh, or I'm sorry, you know, 16 inches so off the ground. And then they're this tall. They're 6 foot tall. If you put plants out in July, mid-July, here in Ohio, in the full sun, this is what you're gonna get. Smaller, you know, here, I'm eye level with these plants. This phone is right in front of my eyeballs. You know what I mean? I'm 6'3". They're about 6.5 feet tall. You're not gonna get a big plant, you're gonna get a smaller plant. It's more manageable, it's more controllable. If you're disabled in any way, these plants are more up your alley. These plants are too big for some people. So these are awesome. Um, Not so awesome if you're doing it for just a hobby. These guys are a lot of work. Those guys, I haven't touched them. I hit them with some water from the straight from the garden hose, guys. Right there, she's laid out over there to them from earlier today. Now, my other stuff, I mix up nutrients right here, and they get put on these girls over here. That's a different box of soil. That's why. Point being, early June, you're going to get some monsters if you put them outside as a clone, a mother, vegged up, topped a couple times. You're going to get monster trees, bushes, however you look at it. Put them out mid-July. They're going to have about 30 days or so of good veg, if that, until they switch over to flower transition. It's going to be a lot of stretching, a lot of stacking, and you're going to see it's a more manageable size plant to deal with. I think your Ohio garden looks the best. I do too. I've been saying it all week. I've actually been saying I'm really pissed. Let me flip this. I'm gonna flip this around, guys. We're gonna get the camera flipped. Settings, camera, front camera. So do I. It's funny you said that. Well, I guess we're gonna go back this way so the damn thing works. It's funny you said that, Canna Queen, because I've been telling people all week the same thing. I'm very salty that my Ohio grow, in a sense, I'm not mad about it. Never mad to have plants that look like this, correct? Um, but for the money, the time away, the gas, and the Jenny, the cars, whatever, the workload, everything involved with the Michigan property, to have these things going so well, it's got me thinking. It does have me thinking. Um, Other than the fact of being able to say that I'm a landowner in Michigan, having that retreat to go to, the fact that I already own it, it's already paid for, it's already, you know, it's mine. I don't owe anything on it. I have considered getting rid of the property. Um, Quick math, per plant in Michigan, roughly 1 to 1.5 pounds is what I'm probably going to pull there, considered comparable to last year. Ohio, these things, what I say earlier, 2.5, 3 pounds per plant is common out back here for things this size. These aren't my first plants to have outside in Ohio, guys. This is several years running. I just didn't have them here in Ohio last year because it was my first year in Michigan, but it's got me thinking. Um, you know, do I keep the property in Michigan? Do I sell it after this season? Is it worth it? Um, and those are things I don't really have the answers to until, you know, the end of October gets here. I got some big things to take care of by the end of November as far as getting things squared away and people paid back that helped to get me rolling. Um, so, you know, that would help financially too. But if everything keeps going the way it's going right now, like I said earlier in this live, I feel like things are starting to look up for a minute. We're moving in the right direction. So uh, hopefully we are very successful this year and we can keep the property in Michigan going, because if I do the math again this year, and I've put too much out in expenses as far as gas, travel, time, and stuff like that compared to what I bring home from Michigan, there's a good chance it could go up on the block this fall or next spring. Thank God. Kenny Queen, everything in Ohio is better. Definitely best garden this year to date. Thanks, Brad. Yeah, photos are so much easier. It just depends, really, I guess. If you got an act, Nancy Wallace says it best when she compares it to driving a stick shift or driving an automatic, or learning how to drive on a stick shift or learning how to drive on an automatic vehicle. You're driving two different cars. You know what I mean? It's two different philosophies, two different methods, two different ways, and it's just two completely different things, man. I like to say it depends on what you have the touch for, like what you have the green thumb for, one or the other. You could have it for both or just one. From photos last year, I rather stick to autos. I only go twice a year. I grow April and then again in July. Yeah. And that's another thought too, was Nancy's talking about trying to help me up my auto game. If I can learn how to do that over the fall and winter, there's that option too. Maybe I'll just auto the shit out of the greenhouse in Michigan. And it'll be kind of more on autopilot by then too, with the greenhouse and the irrigation system. So Jan, you have a good night. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. Like I said, I wanted to do all the giveaway stuff first and then come outside. It kind of, you know, this part I like to do for the real followers and the the ones that want to check this out. Some people are just here for a little hour live and a giveaway, and I respect that. Brad said, "Go where the love is." I feel that. I feel that, and when it comes to what I'm trying to do with these things like Sunday we were at, Michigan's well taken over when it comes to those things. Ohio is a new landscape. It's a fresh blank canvas for things like that. And, I think I'd rather be down here in Ohio helping push the process here in Ohio a bit more, man, than it's nice to be in Michigan because they're already there. They're already evolved. They're already rolling and you can just jump right in. But Cliff said, we'll take it. I know you will. I already know you would. If you start a stick shift uphill, you're a master. That's how I learned how to drive at 13, was a stick shift in the mountains. My stepdad took me up there, stopped halfway up and said, look, put the e-brake on, said, come on over here, try this out for a second. I was scared. Yeah. Jess, I appreciate that, man. She said she likes to learn from me. Appreciate that, Chuck. Nice garden. Yeah, guys. Let me, we're going to flip this. I don't know why. I don't know if y'all can see it looking crazy or not, but Cliff says he's getting ready for work. Heck yeah. All right, we're going to start to head back in the house real quick, guys, so we can might get dark for a minute. What did you do, Dad? You're going to hear my kid scream. She's excited. All right, let's hope we don't get all squeaky. Excuse me.
But see, I didn't mean to. It just did it. Turn it all the way off. There we go. You guys still hear me good? Oh yeah, I'm guessing you can because it's still playing. Turn it all the way off. Right? All right, no more echo. All right, what Ash say? A lot of organic nitrogen. Oh, that's way back there. Okay, so I just got caught up with that comment. Guys, I do appreciate whoever did stick around. We did end up with 124 reactions. We're at a total now of 109 viewers still pegged in and watching, and that's still a good amount. X is showing 36. We're showing the biggest bulk of viewers coming in at GrowFam TV, which is awesome. That's what we're hoping to see. That's what we're aiming for. And the fact that we've got almost equal matching, we've got equal number of reactions as well. Thank you, Jupiters. I love what you're doing. That's what I'm here for, man. I love what I'm doing too, man. I love the whole part of the fam. Great community, great people, great vibes, man. I mean, that's what I was in love with Sunday at that event. It was like a big community. It was like a real life version of our Grow fam. You know what I mean? It was just a big gathering of people that, like, if I ever were to be in a real life scenario, face to face, shaking hands with all the people from Grow fam, that's what I feel like it would be like. Just a laid back, chill scenario. Everybody walking around smoking, having fun and a good time, music playing. That's it. He said, free the weed. It should be relatively simple to harvest 2 to 3 times with autos in Michigan, in my opinion, of course. Yes, and you're right. 2 at least I know of. At least 2. And make the executive decision to double up in Ohio. I'd be scared to do that, to be honest with you, man. And unless I was going to do it in full terms of legality, I'm not one of these guys who's down to go get a warehouse and start breaking the law to hang lights and grow plants. You know what I mean? That they're looking for that right now, and that's a dumb move to try, if, you know, on my part to do that. The double up, I'm at full capacity here, man. I got 12 for me and her. That's our 6 apiece for the household, up to 12. And I stay, like I said, in the tents. I've got nothing going on other than a couple teenage size, small size, not even teenage size, really. They're in like a half gallon or 1 gallon bag. And I keep it small inside so I don't get in trouble for that long, you know, under 8 inches or 10 inches or whatever it is. And I just stay in the legalities, man. I think that's the best way to do it. Jimmy, what's going on, bro? I'm just catching up with the comments. Did you just come in, man? You have to go back and catch the replay because I just showed you all the girls out back here in Ohio, the big monster trees out back. Hope you're doing well, man. Hopefully I can get back up that way and we can get together one of these days. Got Jordan coming in the house, man. It was great to meet you, man. I will be at the next event. I've already talked to the folks there. Hopefully I get that phone call and text message to let me know for sure the solid date. I think the 18th or 19th is what they said. But yeah, bro, I'll definitely be at that event as well. So if you are watching tonight live or catch the replay later, tonight, tomorrow, another day, and you remember me from the event in Dayton, Ohio, you'll probably remember this hat because I showed it off a lot. The Grove Bam hat. I was wearing the Purple Hairs hoodie. He said came right at the end of you showing the trees. Yeah, man, you definitely have to go back and catch up. The ones here are looking amazing. I'm single with no priors. I'm down. Yeah, but see, I've had a few brush-ins with them. And I don't want to anymore. That's why I said everything I've been doing. North has been within full legality. Everything I've been doing here has been within full legality. I don't want to risk it. I got a kid here, man. You know what I mean? I'm a dad. I'm raising a kid. I got family and stuff. You know, I don't want to take no more vacation trips like that. I'd rather be taking a vacation with all of us together and floating on a boat somewhere. But for sure, if you are local to the area, like I said, even from where I'm at, I'm smack dab kind of between Dayton, Cincinnati, and Ohio. And it took me roughly 45 or 50 minutes to get to that event on Needmore Road. For like-minded individuals, again, that's who puts that event on. If you want any information, shoot me a DM. I'll send you the address personally. I'll send you the event details. I'll send you the flyer personally. We'll make sure you get one in your possession somehow, some way, for sure. But it's a good time. It really is. It was a great time. Music was great. And, you know, it wasn't a loud thing. Like, it was like the music, you could hear it. It was subtle. You could still talk to the people in front of you. It was never overpowering. Getting good at this shit. I'm ready. Makes a difference. Yeah. And I've been in your boat, though, before, man. I've done things, before my kid came, and before I always say I've not always been this man. Back when I was another man, I had, we had basements going, and some big scale things going, but not anymore. That's one of the benefits that I was, always preaching when we did talk about legalization in Ohio was, if it ever did go down, what are you going to do? I'm going to follow the law. I'm going to do what I'm allowed to do. That's why we're voting for it, right? Like, I wish Ohio was cool and we could do 12 per for a total of 24 like they do in Michigan. That's, really how it should be. I'll say in my opinion, but it's not just my opinion. That we should be at 12 per person for a total of up to 24 per household for the 2 adults. But again, maybe somebody knew something a little better about what you can produce in Ohio outside, or, if the skill and knowledge is there of what you can do inside. I'll be stocked up. That's all I can say. I'll be well stocked up. Guys, it's 8:15. I just looked at the time. I'm going to light this bad boy up one more time. And before we head out for the night, does anybody have any questions they want to get out there real quick? You got any information they want to get out there quick? Anything happening this week, this coming weekend? I'm going to have to pull the DMs I got from the other guy earlier and find out what those dates are, but I'll probably share those flyers to the Purple Harris Gardens group. Maybe the page as well for Purple Harris Gardens as well, but keep your eye out if you are in the area, like I said, Dayton, Cincinnati, or anywhere around the Dayton, Ohio area, and you feel like coming down to check us out, let me know. Shoot me a DM. We'll get you all the information. But it doesn't look like we have any questions. Don't forget to, guys. I forgot to do the one part of my live I was going to do. I had the Grow Fam website pulled up. I was going to hop over there and order some things while I was on the live, but I think I have to reset my password. I don't remember what it was. So I would have to do that first. But definitely, if you're in need of any or anything that is offered there, you need to get over to www.thegrowfam.com. Let's do it official like. You're going to go over to thegrowfam.com. You can get cool stuff like this. That's where you're going to be able to get your hands on those certified terp sticks. You're also going to be able to get your hands on that Purple Harris Gardens exclusive drop of the purple cookie dough from Grow Fam Homestead. Those are still available, guys, and that's what I was going to do. I was going to hop through and show you guys how to find those seeds, how to find those terp sticks and stuff, but I got to log back in. I don't have to, but I wanted to log back in before I did that. But as always, when you're over at thegrowfam.com, whatever you do stick in the basket before you check out, make sure you put code PERPHARES, HAREC 10 into the discount section, coupon code section, and save yourself 10% on checkout. I think I got a aura, like a halo on my head with that thing up there. And what else? Anything else? Anything else? And then keep decriminalizing. I pay close attention. Have a great night. You too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, Judith, yeah, my plants outside in both locations are in full sun. I just noticed this morning, though, right? Like all summer long, I've been noticing at like 8:30 in the morning is when the plants were getting hit with all sunlight. From 8:30 a.m. until way into the wee hours of the evening, until almost now for most of the summer, they've been getting that sunlight. And this morning I was checking it out, just kind of keeping my eye on it, and it was a little after 9 this morning till that sunlight finally came up over my house and hit those plants all the way. So that's how I know the daylight, that, obviously the hours in the day are getting shorter. We know that because we already see the visual change, the transition, the blooming on the plants outside. But, that's kind of how we tell those things. That's going to happen. So as these days move forward, I'm going to put it out there one more time, guys. If you're here listening and you're new to growing and you're outdoors grow, Stop spraying your plants now, please. No more foliar feeding. No more misting for, wow, it's hot outside reasons. No more of that. Stop misting your plants. You're going to start trapping moisture deep in the density of those buds, and you're going to end up with bud rot issues, and you're going to start having to cut your crop away. So, just keep that in mind when you're watering from here on out the rest of the season. Keep it in the dirt, keep it below the leaves, keep it going in the soil only. Do you ever have any problems with worms? No. I had a problem with some caterpillars up north, but not down here. The green lighters, got to go check them out, man. I'm not sure if they still have any more of those left, but they might. Patrick Chastain, what's going on, bro? Thanks for stopping by for a few minutes. We love you, bro. Hope you have a great night. All right, folks, we're going to roll out of here. The joint has, damn it, died again. But we're going to roll out with a commercial, as always. And if you guys, as always, have any questions, have anything you want to chat about, need any help with, feel free to shoot me a DM, Christopher Fisher, or you can get at me at Purple Hairs Gardens, the page, or you can get at me at Purple Hairs Gardens, the group, through the chat there, Purple Hairs Direct. Hope you guys have a great week. Until next time, we'll see you next Tuesday, same time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, only on the Grow Fan TV. See you guys.